destruction of hope and change for the worst. Where is the hope? I want someone please to tell me. Where is the hope in generational debt? Where is the hope in government controlling our companies and setting salary caps? Where is the hope in investing our tax dollars in failed corporations and toxic assets? I thought about this morning. Imagine if today the government said to you, don't pay your taxes, instead take that amount of money and invest it in a company. You would invest it in companies that are going to be successful. But what they're doing is taking your money and investing them in companies that are failing. That's their method of success. We would never do that. We would never stand for it. They are crazy. I love this country. My only regret is that I have not served it in the military. I wish that I had. And for those of you here that are military personnel, have been in the military, family in the military, thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done. Thank you. And I'm going to make a pledge. I'm going to make a pledge to all of you, but especially to the military personnel. My pledge is this. I will not stand idly by any longer and allow the freedoms and liberties you fought for and you protected to be dismantled by power-hungry politicians and tyrannical taxes. I will not.
I smell weed.
I love America. I love it dearly. But the America I love doesn't give homes to people that come to meetings and ask their president for a new home. The America that I love doesn't tell me what I can say, where I can say it, or what I can buy and when I can buy it. It doesn't attempt to control talk radio because they don't like the message. The America that I love doesn't demonize the wealthy and the successful and the individual and anybody else for that matter. The America I love doesn't tell the world we're too arrogant. It doesn't apologize for winning World War II. It doesn't apologize for killing pirates either. The America I love doesn't bow down to princes. And it doesn't bow down to a united nation made up of socialists and communists and dictators. The America I love doesn't force banks to take money they don't need and then not accept it when they want to pay it back. The America I love doesn't cap our salaries. It doesn't tell our troops they are losing a war that they're winning. It doesn't appoint tax cheaters to high government positions that tell us how to spend our money. The America I love doesn't have a leader that makes fun of the handicapped or laughs at our collapsing economy. The America I love does some things though. It encourages success. It sees the joy of living in the greatest country on earth. It supports entrepreneurs and makers and inventors and hard workers. It celebrates life at all of its stages. It supports the military and it cries with them when they make the ultimate sacrifice. It allows us to worship in our own pew, and it comes together when hurricanes ravage our cities and when planes ravage our buildings. And the America I love encourages economic growth by reducing government and cutting taxes. This is the land of hope. It's not a person of hope. It's not a government of hope. It's a land of hope and opportunity. You are the hope, not them. But what can you do? What can you do? They control the government right now. The liberal ideas are in control. Well, you're here today, and please, don't let today be the beginning of the end of your support. Don't let today be the end of it. Write your congressman. Send money to people that are running in other states against people that have these ideas. Do whatever it is you can to stop this madness. When I looked at that Constitution at the National Archives, there were 3 words I could clearly read. We the people. We have to stand and be heard. We have to stand. We cannot lay down any longer. John Adams said this. He said, liberty must at all hazards be supported. But we have a right to it, derived from our Maker. But if we had not, our fathers have earned it and bought it at the expense of their ease, their estates, their pleasure, and their blood. And he was right. Liberty must be supported. We've got to stand together. One of the things that I was very sad about at the National Archives Museum was that Tom Paine's signature was almost not readable. I asked the guy to point it out to me because I couldn't even find it. And it was very faded. And it was sad to me because he is an amazing individual. And what he said was about tyranny was this. He said, tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered. Yet we have this consolation. The harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. We need a glorious triumph. We owe it to our truth. We owe it to our founding fathers, our children, ourselves. We owe it to the great state of Texas to be heard in this fight. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, this is a battle, not of weapons and of blood, but of ideas. And it's your ideas that have got to get heard. Please don't let today be the end. Please keep going. We did not become great by laying down and waiting for the government to tell us when we can get up. We became great because of the power and strength of the individual, you and I, with the help and guidance of our Maker and the power of our inherent and instinctive desire to remain free, not under control. I write a very modest blog of conservative ideas, and I try to be funny because sometimes things aren't funny. But since November, truthfully, I've had trouble writing because I haven't found the humor in a lot of the things that are going on. Even when I try, I haven't been able to. Unfortunately, our president does. And let me tell you this, I don't think anybody here finds the humor in our economy right now. Nobody finds the humor in the gyrations of the market. Nobody finds the humor in a 401k that's now in half. Nobody finds the humor in the government acting as the guarantor of your car warranty. And let me just divert